Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So now here is Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 14.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Moustakas might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
1-0.
And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time.
Well,
just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
That's a hit, the first of the new year for the Redbirds.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
In now, Stan Musial as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Brock, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. So stepping in is Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Joe Morgan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still no score. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Nolan Arenado is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Morgan is calling for it. 2 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball,
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Strike 3 called and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Foster.
George Foster.
Now here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Have their first hit of the season.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 6.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 0-2 home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. None left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. working quickly now with the splitters in there. 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, bench. And the throw is there to record the first out. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Gibson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now into the box, Johnny Bench. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Johnny Bench.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, Mike.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swinging bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Tyler Mahle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball. He was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Struck out in his first at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brock waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's now 1-0 Reds. All set for the start of the 4th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Stan Musial.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's 1-1 to stand the man.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Up next, Tyler O'Neill. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to hit is Yadier Molina. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Perez is over to take a look.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. As it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tony Perez.
The first baseman, Tony.
And the pitch.
Perez.
Popped up. Gibson in foul ground. 1 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Brock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in George Foster. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's inside.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now here's the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here's a pop-up now. Perez has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-1 the count now. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Bob Gibson, as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Nick Castellanos now.
Number 2, Nick.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Johnny Bench. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bench, a 22-year-old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. Bench leads off first with 1 away. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
3-1 now.
3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Malley.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here comes the 1-2. It's going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 3-0.
shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First pitch on its way. Ozzie Smith stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lou Brock.
Next to dig in, Lou Brock grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
No strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Stan Musial.
Stepping up is Stan Musial. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Nope.
And this
Ball
one's
4.
taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
One and 1.
Inside, ball 1.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Musial is off of first with 2 away. A little low. It's 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cards strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
That brings up George Foster. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 2-2.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here comes the 1-2. Is in there. A called strike 3. Reds leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Luis Cessa comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. That brings in Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Albert Pujols will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Justin Wilson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 34, Justin.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and 1. Here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 and 2.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Reds lead it 3-2. Genesis Cabrera is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench.
For the Reds, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Molina has a play. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Eric Davis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So now to the plate, Barry Larkin, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count. 1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He set the payoff pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Lucas Sims is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Lucas.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Lou Brock.
Lou Brock.
First delivery to him.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial, lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit towards center. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Next up, Tyler O'Neill. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Two and two.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
St. Louis, number 21, Andrew Miller.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, George Foster. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Ball one, no strike. Nope.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the eighth inning. Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him, 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
The center fielder,
Now to the plate, here is Jesse Winker. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the AB now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Rob Dibble takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
number 49.
And now in the box, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The Next to bat for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Here's Foster backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
A crowd of just over 42,000 on their feet here in the Queen City. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Mahle earns his first win of the season. Rob Dibble hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.